when did you fall in love with like women in hip hop?
And that song that you just heard was Take It Up, Dila featuring Flo Milli. Now, this was your pick, Brie.
Mhm.
How did you come across this song? Who is Dila? Do you listen to her?
You know, I don't listen to her, but you know how I get new music through TikTok. Honestly, I got a TikTok, and I don't know. Yeah, you probably saw the music video, but the music video it's like super cute. It's just like girls going out wanting to have a good
Yes.
time, and I really liked her. I don't know her like style of rapping, and so yeah, I thought it'd be a good intro song. But and then I also saw that Flo Milli was featured in it, and I was like, oh, even better. I was like linking up with the UK baddies.
Are you becoming a UK rap girl? Is that your thing now?
I don't know, maybe. Like, I think slowly, like, I'm getting definitely that's coming up on my feed a lot more, like more UK girl rappers.
I agree. Is
Or
it
is it just like this is just happening, like in general,
maybe?
you know what I mean? Like they're just popping up more.
Maybe. I think either is possible. Now let's talk about the actual song. I did not like.
Oh yeah.
I did not like the actual song. I felt like this was like a throwaway verse for Flo Milli. It felt like this was like this girl's first song or the 1st draft of this song that she ever rapped. That she just put on here. And no shade to her. I can tell she's very young. She's very new. She's very green. Love that. I want her to keep rapping. We need more like beautiful, dark-skinned Black women in rap music across the diaspora. You know, so wishing her the best. Do not like
they all can't be winners. They all can't be winners.
Not all be winners. Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Where My Girls At. It has been too long.
It's been a summer.
It's been basically the whole fucking summer. I know and a lot of shit has happened since the last time we recorded, but how are you?
I'm doing good.
What have you been up to?
I'm trying to think. Mostly I feel like the past month or so, mostly spending time with like family, friends, just like enjoying being outside. I went to a family reunion out in Atlanta.
Was there a fight?
There was no fights this time.
Damn, I feel like at every family reunion I've been to ever in my life, so, at least on my mama's side, there's been a fight.
Really? Over what?
Who knows? Who cares? Like, it don't take shit to set these niggas off.
They've been waiting.
Maybe?
No, there was no fights, and it was interesting because it was my dad's side, and you know how they're like, oh, nobody ever knows like anybody on your dad's side of the family, but it was cool because it's like my dad's family, my dad and his cousins were like, hey, we want to like another opportunity to like see our family outside of like funerals, so we gotta like
I love that.
You know,
that's good.
So they're like they made the effort, and like it was really dope. They rented a house, we like played games, and like a lot of spades was going on, a lot of
were you winning?
I did win a round, like a what is it? I won one game.
Book?
I did win a book.
Okay, I have to make a confession.
You don't know how to.
I don't know how to play.
I just learned.
I'm so embarrassed. I don't know how to play spades.
Listen, and no one's talking about it enough.
Nobody teaches you. Everybody just assumes you know how to play. Nobody actually teaches you.
So it's funny because I went to a day party in DC a couple of weeks ago, and they had this like spades tournament going on, and there was a guy
play in the spades tournament a day party?
I didn't participate.
Okay,
like me and my friends were playing like for funsies and stuff like that. But a guy was doing a docu-series on how like no one teaches people how to play spades. And like his point was that he started this league of spades. So it's like they can make it the next poker, and it's like we need to break the stereotype of like not teaching like Black. how to play spades.
He is breaking generational curses, okay?
That's what I'm saying.
You don't just sit down at a table and boom, magically know how to play fucking spades.
Someone has to teach you.
Somebody has to teach you without yelling at you about being fucking dumb. And why the fuck would you do some shit like that? Are you trying to fuck me over? I'm so sorry. This is my first time. Like, excuse me.
And I don't know if you've seen the what is it? What's the name of that movie? That all black horror movie that just came out.
The Blackening.
The Blackening.
I had thoughts about that movie, but I definitely remember that.
But yeah, like, spoiler alert, like, the whole movie was about how they did not teach this man how to play spades, and they clowned him, and then he tried to kill everybody. So,
and you see, that's what happens. Do you want me to end up like that? Well, somebody better teach me. Otherwise, I'm going to stage a fake reunion and just take everybody the fuck out. Okay? Take everybody the fuck out.
It'd be like that. But yeah, that's been me. What about you? What have you been on?
Shit. Nothing. When I say nothing, Brianna, I mean nothing. I have just been, I don't know, working, going home. I started going to the gym again. I made a decision, and it might sound crazy because I just ran a marathon in March, but I'm going to run a half marathon in November.
Okay, that's nothing.
I feel like it's a half marathon. Like, I've run a half marathon before. Like, it's not that big of a deal. You know, it's only 13.1 miles. You know, I can do that. So I'm going to run a half marathon. So I started training for that again because I'm bored, and I just was like, fuck it. But I'm going on vacation this week. So I've been just like frantically, you know, doing all the pre-vacation shit that you got to do, and just getting everything done this week. So I'm going on 2 vacations back to back, and I'm really excited.
Good for you.
I know. I'm going to see Beyonce. I'm so excited.
Oh yeah, that's what I was just about to ask you. Are you seeing her? You're seeing her in Houston, right?
No, what I'm going to do, I'm contemplating. I'm contemplating that. But I'm going to see her in Vegas, and then I'm going to see her on her birthday in LA. Now, after seeing how she did them Atlanta shows, I kind of want to go to Houston because you know she always show out.
Oh yeah, for sure, sure.
You got to. It's your hometown.
For the hometown.
You gotta show out. You gotta show out. So I'm like, I don't really know because I don't know if I can swing it, but I gotta say, I mean, the way that these like tour videos have been looking, I might need to take out a personal loan. I might need to hit the corner. You know?
I saw something where I was like, I've never seen a broke Beyonce fan. And I was like, y'all are going to multiple shows. And I'm like, how?
I don't know. Well, the thing is I bought my ticket. The ticket for Vegas, as soon as the tour was announced, we were signing up and bought tickets, and that was in fucking February? It was like February it was February. Can you believe that was so long ago, but also not that long ago,
yeah.
But I bought those tickets in February. Then my friend, we went to the beach like maybe 2 weeks ago, and they were like, I have this like Beyonce ticket for the birthday show. Do you want it? I was like, how much? Because, you know.
Yeah.
And then they were like, $200. I said, $200? Oh, bitch.
Word.
I don't give a fuck. You can have it right now. Don't get that ticket to nobody else. I was like, I got you on payday though. I haven't been up to anything. I've been like watching a lot of TV, listening to a lot of music, spending a lot of time alone, gathering my thoughts,
reflecting.
Yeah, being angry as fuck about the heat. It's been outrageous here. Like, it's been the kind of, it makes you want to fight some fucking body.
Oh, it's like that.
Like, don't stand too fucking close to me. I might start swinging. Like, it's that fucking hot, okay? And it's always like that in LA in July, but I don't know. Every time it happens, I get surprised. I'm like, are you fucking for real? People really live through this? And here I am, been living here for 4 fucking years. I fucking lived through this.
Right.
Okay, let's get into some hot topics. First of all, let's start with some celebratory news. Let's start with some celebratory fucking news. Tory Lanez has been sentenced to 10 years in prison. And if you ask me, that wasn't long enough. That wasn't long enough. We should have given him the maximum. The maximum. I celebrated so hard that day. I took an edible. I was on Twitter just laughing, ha ha ha, giggling up a storm. And then, much to my surprise, people started complaining. They said, 10 years? 10 years for just shooting her foot? I said, nah,
it could have been a lot worse.
Y'all better than me. Because if a nigga even pulls a gun out in my direction, give him life. Give him life. Okay, I don't ever want to see that. I don't want that nigga to see the light of day ever again. Give him solitary confinement. Okay, but I was elated. I was rejoiced. I had a grand time watching his dad. Watching his downfall these last few months has been like the greatest gift that the universe could give to Black women, because it's like, you did all of this. You spent 3 years smearing her name, trying to run her into the ground. This parade, this hate campaign, and somebody tweeted this, because then it came out that goddamn Crocodile Dundee ass bitch and Stefflon Don wrote letters in support of Tory Lanez to get him a reduced sentence.
Oh my god!
They wrote Iggy Azalea. That's what I was talking about. I said Crocodile Dundee. They wrote letters in support, trying to get him a reduced sentence. And somebody tweeted something like, Megan truly has nobody. You know, like she was so alone in all of this. Look at all these people who've come out in support of him, or were willing to support him when they thought it was going to be private. Because they had no idea them fucking letters was coming out, bitch. They had no fucking clue that those letters to the judge, but it's a public record. This is a fucking federal court case, okay? It's not a civil trial. This isn't Megan Thee Stallion versus Tory Lanez. This is the United States of America, or I don't know what, the Los Angeles Superior, I don't know, versus, this is not like a sue you for slander kind of case. He committed several crimes.
Yes. No, I'm just happy that there is some finality to this. And I'm glad that, like, Meg looks well. I'm actually wearing my Meg shirt today.
Oh.
Like, you know, I think Meg looks well. I'm glad that there's, like, I'm sure she's put this in the rearview mirror for her, but like, I think for all of, like, legality reasons, like, I'm happy that there's been a conclusion, because this has been going on way too long.
Way too long, right? Like, insanely, like, it's been going on way too fucking long. So there's that. So moving on, honestly, I never want to speak about that motherfucker again. Ever.
Yeah, I was like,
never again. Let this be, stamp it, last fucking time. I don't want to talk about this nigga no more. Because we just celebrated 50 years, August 11th of hip hop. We just celebrated 50 years. The year is not over yet. There'll be many more celebrations to come. So the New York Times Magazine did a feature of up and coming female rappers. And like, first of all, these portraits, stunning that they took of all of them. But the photographs were by Adrienne Raquel, who's a Black woman. So
I love that.
They had City Girls, Tia Corinne, Glorilla, Maya the Dawn. It's interesting how she's getting included in all of this stuff.
I know, right?
But we can talk about that later. Flo Milli, BK Larula, Glossa, Sexy Red, Skoda, never heard of her, Lola Brooke, of course, Ken the Man, Big Boss Vet, Pap Chanel. So yeah, it's I think this is like so incredible, because especially with this whole Megan Thee Stallion, you know, case, and the way that she's been treated, and really just all of the abuse that women have faced in hip hop culture. I love that so many really big platforms are spotlighting what the next 50 years should look like. And that is, you know, the future is female. You know, the future is female.
Definitely.
So I thought that was really beautiful.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, like, on par with that, I think the another topic we have here is about, like, the Netflix series that just came out.
Yes. I did not watch it. I've been locked out of my Netflix because me and the person who pays the bill are beefing. It's my mama. So, I have not watched it yet because I'm not texting her first. So.
No, that's fair.
Did you watch it though?
I've watched the first couple of episodes, and I think
Okay,
it's been
talk to
broken
me.
down really beautifully. So, like, the
Mhm.
first episode had to do about like the renaissance of like hip hop and like how women came on the scene. So it mostly talked about kind of like the 80s, a little bit before that with like MC Light, Queen Latifah, the things that they went
Oh, I
through
love that.
in terms of establishing their image and what it meant to be like a woman in hip hop during that time.
Yeah.
And then the second episode that I've been watching has been mostly talking about how like women are typically like the only like and how
Mm.
have been needing like co-signs by men essentially to
Mhm.
be able to be a part of a group and like
Yeah.
always having to establish that they write their own lyrics because
Yep.
it's like they always want someone's always taking it away from them.
Yeah,
But as of
and
right
it's
now,
true.
no, it's so true. They're like, you have to say this on the record and make it known multiple times because
Yeah.
people
And
do not believe you.
even when it's only you in the credits, like they do with Cardi all the time. Even when it's only you in the credits, even when this person comes out that says, I didn't write this, I did that, they still don't
Mhm.
fucking believe you.
Yeah, they still don't believe you. So that's what the second episode was talking about. And then it talked a little bit about Little Kim versus like Foxy
Foxy
Brown and like
Brown.
the sexualization of women
Mm-hmm.
and taking their like power back essentially. And
Yeah.
then also like the flip side of it is like the commercialization of it. It's like how
Right.
do we like navigate this as like owning our sexuality but also not for the attention of men
Yeah.
and at the price of being heard based off of dressing a certain way or
Mm-hmm.
presenting yourself away. But it's been done really well. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and our girl from the Gumbo, she's actually on it. Um,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, she is on the series as well. So she's making some comments as well. But it's by MC Light and a couple of other folks who have been spearheading it. So it's like a 6 episode series, I think. So definitely check it out.
That's incredible. I definitely will check it out once I get the Netflix information back. It's
It's
on.
like if you're listening, I need.
She's not listening to this, and thank God too. I be talking cash shit about her. Anyway, so Ice Spice was named Billboard's R&B/hip hop Rookie of the Year. First of all, why did they group these together?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that these like two things should have been in one category. It kind of feels like they said, "Here's the Black Award." You know what I mean? Like that. No, it feels a
I
little
was just
like
about to say that.
shady. It feels a little shady.
Yeah, this definitely could have been 2 categories. I mean, Justin Bieber could have gotten the R&B.
Now you could have said any fucking body of all the people that could have come out of your mouth, and that's who you said. Any fucking way. Congratulations to Ice Spice, who absolutely what the fuck? Who absolutely, I think she deserves this award.
Yeah.
100%. I just saw on Twitter that Munch. It just passed 1 year. Like it's 1 year.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Since the song came out, and I just think the meteoric rise that she's had in this past year, and I do think you say whatever you want about industry plants and all this bullshit. I like Ice Spice. I like her music. I like her vibe. I like her energy. I like her image. I just love what she represents for young Black women, for New York women, for drill rappers. I just love that she's like a part of this new generation of up and coming women in rap. And I don't know. I just really like her. And I want to see her continue to grow. I like that she has this little niche and I like it. I want to see her expand. I want to see her continue to try new genres. I want to see her, become a better performer. I just want the best and the most for her career. And I definitely want her to just be with the right people who can do that for her. And I absolutely think Rookie of the Year, 1000% should go to her.
Oh yeah, it definitely makes sense. It definitely makes sense. I'm here for all the fun, silly girl music, and I think that I don't know. She's really been putting more and more spotlight to like I think just female rappers in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think being able to listen to her music, so I think it makes sense.
Okay, girl, wait. Now we got to talk about Lizzo. This one, of all the things that I did not see coming,
it's not in the cards.
This one, I never saw it coming. Never saw it coming. Not for a second. So Lizzo, if you live under a rock and you don't know this, has been accused of sexual harassment allegations, abuse allegations, not paying her dancers. And at first there were only 3 of them. Then 6 more people came forward. And then a bunch of people started talking on TikTok and on Twitter and on Instagram about, yeah, I met her. She's really a bitch. She was really mean to me. She made me feel terrible. Child. And then she came out with a statement that was like, this is unequivocally false. I am not this kind of person. I'm this positive ass person. And it hasn't said a peep since. Not a single solitary word. Now I get it, it's legal. And shit you say can and will be used against you. But baby, let me tell you, if I don't believe them, I believe them.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Definitely the last person I thought would have been slandering all of this. But I don't know. And like on the same breath though, I'm like, people have been waiting for a moment like this to take Lizzo down. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Which is the more disappointing part for me, at least. You know? Because they're like, finally, we have some ammo.
And we have a reason to be a bitch to her.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, damn.
And it makes me more angry at her. It makes me more angry at her because, like, damn, Lizzo, like, I thought you were the one. I'm like, bitch, I thought you were the one. You were supposed to be the girl, like, you're not supposed to be getting mixed up in any of this bullshit. And now you're right in the thick of it.
Yeah.
And the shit that they were talking about her forcing them to, like, strip or, like, forcing them to, like, play with dildos or at a strip club or, her dance captain, allegedly shaming people for, having premarital sex and her fat shaming people and, going through people's phones and locking them in rooms. Like, are you nuts? Do people just lose their fucking mind when they become famous?
I was like, this sounds like some Making the Band type shit.
Okay.
P. Diddy.
Okay. Are you what the fuck are you running over there, Lizzo? Now it's wild. You can't trust anything. Yeah. Everybody's been getting into antics. Doja Cat hates every single one of her fans. Don't want nobody to come to this motherfucking tour the way she been talking. Like, okay, bitch. I get it.
Fine.
On one hand, I get what she's saying. Like, I think people do have way too unhealthy of an attachment to celebrities. But this bitch is also saying, like, fuck you if you like my old music. Like, you can go suck a bag of dicks. I don't give a fuck about none of you niggas. Okay, bitch. Well, then have your motherfucking friends, the white people that you do like, in the motherfucking chat room stream your shit.
What is that?
Okay? Omegle. Fucking half the people on what is the other one that was, like, really popular? Shit, I don't even remember the name of it. It was so long ago.
Did you used to go on those?
We used to. Okay, so this was
some middle school shit.
Okay, thank you, because this was like early days of, like, the internet being so wildly popular to our generation. So in school, they hadn't yet learned what was unsafe and what was not. So we were in fucking study hall watching beheadings on Tumblr and getting on Omegle, chatting with sex predators. Who were just showing us their pictures. Like, we had no clue what was going on.
Idea.
Nobody had any idea. It was the wild west of the internet. Okay?
Yeah.
That's beside the fucking point. Okay?
Anyway.
That's beside the fucking point. What else? Oh, the VMA nominations. Wait, do you want to talk about the VMA nominations? When are the VMAs? Let me see what this says.
Do not know.
Oh, it says September 12th. That is crazy.
Oh,
do you remember the VMAs happening in September? Is that a thing that's always happening?
Honestly, like sometimes these award shows do be taking me by surprise.
Like I don't know why I
But
thought.
maybe I have no concept of time.
I think maybe I don't have. Yeah, I think maybe that's it. But I swear to God, I don't remember the VMAs ever being in September. Okay, video of the year. Doja Cat for Attention, Nicki Minaj for Super Freaky Girl. Yeah, that's all we care about. Artist of the year, Nicki Minaj, Doja Cat.
Why is she for Artist of the Year? Anyway,
I have no fucking clue. We will discuss it. For Song of the Year, none of our best new artists. Okay, Glorilla, Ice Spice, Callie. For Push Performance of the Year, we have Flo Milli from when she did Conceited in November. We also have Ice Spice for Princess Diana, and it does say here for Ice Spice that for this, okay, so for one of them it says like heavy on it, which we know is Nicki Minaj's label, that she is a part of it, but then on the other places where she's credited, it doesn't say heavy on it. So I don't know exactly what that means, that she's like represented by Nicki Minaj. What else? Best hip hop. Literally just best hip hop. It doesn't no, there's no quality. They just don't give a fuck about niggas. They just said throw all of the niggas in this category.
It's like an intern just
let them fight. Let them fight it out. Best hip hop, whatever. Okay, Glorilla and Cardi B for Tomorrow 2. Nicki Minaj for Super Freaky Girl. Why do I feel like the song came out 12 years ago? Anyway.
No, yeah.
What else? No. Best Direction, Doja Cat for Attention. Janelle Monáe has Best Cinematography for Lipstick Lover. Nicki Minaj for Best Visual Effects for Super Freaky Girl. Best Choreography, Megan Thee Stallion for Her.
I feel like that came out a while ago too.
Yeah. Oh, Megan Thee Stallion also for Her has Best Direction for Colin Tilley, which is the director she works with like a ton. My thought, first of all, shout out to Callie.
Yeah, for real.
Because how long have we been talking about Callie? Like, how long have we been saying, like, y'all need to get into this girl? Y'all need to get into this girl. And here she is. Like, I think next year she's gonna have a big year. I think
you calling that?
I'm calling it.
Okay.
I really am. I feel like I've said it before, but this time I mean it. This time I really mean
I actually mean it this time.
I actually really mean it this time. I really think Callie's gonna have a big year next year. And I'm so happy for her because she deserves it. She is so talented. She is so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
She's like a great artist as a feature artist. She's like good. Like, I think she's good on collabs with other rap girls. Like, I love her voice. I love her flows. I love her energy. I'm so happy that she got Best New Artist. I know she's not going to win. Who do you think is going to win Best New Artist? Okay, so here are the nominees. The full. Glorilla, Ice Spice, Callie, Peso Pluma, Pink Panthers, and Renee Rapp. I'll admit I don't know who Peso Pluma is.
I was like, who's that?
I'll admit I don't know who that is. Who do you think is going to win it?
I think probably Ice Spice out of all of them.
I agree.
Second option, Glorilla, but I think it's going to be Ice Spice.
I do think it's going to be Ice Spice. And you know what? If she won it, I wouldn't be mad.
I wouldn't be mad either.
I wouldn't be mad.
She's been having a great year. She's been having a great year. Munch came out a year ago.
And that's crazy as fuck. But I do think this is not going to be a great year for the blacks at this award show. Because you have Selena
Best
Gomez.
in hip hop.
Best hip hop. You have Selena Gomez. You have Olivia Rodrigo. You have Miley Cyrus. Dua Lipa. Like, so I don't think it's going to be a very good year. Let's talk about how is Super Freaky Girl included in these nominations. That'll make
how are all of these? I think Super Freaky Girl, Her, Tomorrow. I don't know. Like,
very correct. Those songs came out 12 years ago. But I also think it is it's our internet brain. You know, like, time just moves so fast. The news cycle lasts less than like 12 hours. So shit just seems like it moves a lot faster. So I'm sure Super Freaky Girl is obviously eligible. I I don't even
Yeah,
think this
I
is the
guess so.
best song that Nicki Minaj released last year. It was just the
Like,
most
yeah,
commercially successful, you know?
right,
Didn't
right.
like the video,
Mm,
didn't care for it. But you know, good for her. Good for
Good,
them at the
yeah,
VMAs.
good,
I hope they win big. They won't. But
yeah.
I'm gonna put in my little vote. You know,
I'm
they
gonna
be
put in my little vote.
you know what? How can I call myself a fan if I don't go and vote?
You're
Okay.
right. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What else on here do we want to talk about? Okay, can we actually talk about okay, so Lotto got her first number one ever.
Yes.
And it's hip hop's actually first number one of the year as
Oh, love.
of 2023, the first number one that hip hop's had all year. It's been racist, country music people, young white teens have been dominating the charts. But our girl and June Cook, I still did not look up how to pronounce that. I never did it.
I have no idea.
Their
I have no
collaboration.
idea.
Their collaboration.
Shout out to the girl.
7? Shout out to her.
Yeah, 7. Yeah.
What else from here?
Love that.
Okay, did you listen to the snippet that Nicki Minaj posted?
No.
Okay. So here's my thought. Go ahead. No,
go ahead. No, I was gonna switch topics, but like, no, you tell me.
Okay, I want to say something positive. I want to try and start being more positive about Nicki. You know, because she seems to not be acting an ass these days. So I'm gonna match her level of not being a clown. Nicki Minaj does pop music so well. I think that is like I think one of her biggest, obviously one of the biggest like draws of Nicki is her versatility and her like sheer talent.
Yeah.
But when it comes to having an ear for like pop music of the time, you know, like in 2011, 2012, it was like this EDM wave, like Calvin Harris, David Guetta, and all that stuff.
Yeah,
and she wrote that so well, you know, in like 2015, 2016, it was like, you know, her collaborations with Justin Bieber and Jason Derulo and all that shit, and Beyonce, and she rode that wave so well. So I don't obviously want her to stray away from something that she does very well. I will say this sounds like it's gonna be a cute, fun pop record. It's gonna be like this sounds like it's just gonna be a throwaway. Like this song is not gonna be this song. I do think it's gonna be a throwaway. It's not gonna be very huge. That being said, this is not what I want. Now it is sounding like Pink Friday. If we're talking Pink Friday, bubblegum pop, this is not what the people want, Nicki.
No, I don't want that.
No.
I mean, I'd like maybe 2 songs out of like a 15-track album. Maybe
sure.
2, 3.
I'll allow it. But I don't want a Pink Friday because I still listen to the old Pink Friday if I want to.
No, true.
So I need something new.
What's going on now? What do you want to talk about now?
That's what I want to hear. I want to know. I want her to come as hard as she. I just want her to feel like she has something to prove again. Because it's starting to feel like she's lost her way a little bit. You know?
Oh, I know. I was about to say, I was like, this kind of feels like a revival. Like, I feel like this has to be...
okay.
She has to revive herself from Queen.
Ooh. I like to pretend that didn't happen. You know?
Like to skip past that part? I like to skip past that part.
I like to imagine 2018 as a whole, Nicki Minaj just didn't happen. It was just a year when she was just off the grid and nothing actually happened.
I'm just saying. This has got to be a revival because if this flops, I'm gonna be like, she's done. Like,
you really think so?
Well, yeah, there's way too many other artists out here that like I don't have to wait for a Nicki Minaj song to drop anymore.
But be honest, are you really ever waiting for a Nicki Minaj album to drop? Exactly.
I guess not.
As a whole project from Nicki Minaj, are you waiting with bated breath?
No, I guess
never. Never. I'm never just waiting for her to drop like a whole album. A feature here and there, hell fucking yeah. A good song here and there, a little single, hell fucking yeah. A whole project from Nicki Minaj.
That's fair.
I'm okay on it. You know what I mean? Like, she could push this shit back to 2025 and I won't give a fuck. Just keep releasing little one-offs. You know what I mean?
No, that's fair.
That being said, the song was fine. It didn't stand out as something you would but I only like obviously it was only a minute of the song. We don't know what else.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. What should we move on to? Sexy Red. Wait, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna go with the Cardi throwing the mic.
Oh, you know what?
That shit was wild. Like, imagine you're just there, like, okay, like the different angles that you see from this is just horrible. And this girl's like, you see the fear in her eyes. She's like, I'm sorry. And she's like,
did not hesitate to throw that. Bopped her. You heard it too.
Yo.
Bopped that bitch right on the
And now that mic was sold for $100K.
Man, to be there and have caught that mic, I would have fought some bitches off for that. You know what I'm saying? My thing is like, why the fuck are we throwing things at people on stage? You paid to be here, number one.
Oh, yeah.
And now your ass getting kicked the fuck out. And I'm sure the security guards are not gentle with your ass at all. They probably
no
roughed you up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how they be.
Oh, yeah.
That was stupid as fuck. Like, dumb as why would you throw of all fucking people to throw a drink at? Does Cardi B look like she give a fuck about whooping your ass?
Yeah, she does not care. And she's also about it. So
clearly. We know that.
Awesome.
We know that.
But yeah, I thought it was funny though. And I enjoyed the memes.
Okay, so Sexy Red is opening for Drake for the rest of his It's All a Blur tour. Have you gone?
He's such a groupie.
Have you seen his tour?
I have not seen the tour. I mean, I've been seeing clips and stuff like that. It looks like a good time. He looks like he's having fun.
Yeah. I'm not impressed to see Drake on tour.
I've enjoyed the times that I've seen him for Nothing Was the Same. I saw him for Club Paradise. And Versus, like him.
You're a fan. Like, you be there.
I'd be there. He's a great performer. I think he does it really well with storytelling and like looping his songs together. But it looked like fun. But he's also like very much a groupie.
Oh,
like he
1000%.
He knows what the people want, and he's like, "Oh, it's Sexy Red. Bet I'm gonna get her on tour."
Do you think she's gonna be on his new album?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think she.
Really?
I do. I really think she's gonna be on his new album.
I wonder. I don't know.
I think she is. I think he said Nicki Minaj is on it. What if they're all on the same track? What if they're all on the same track? Pound Town 3.
Pound Town 3. He was like, I just wanted to get some shit off.
He really did. You know, he wants to tell us what color his booty hole is.
Oh my god.
Anyways, I just am so happy for Sexy Red. She just has not disappointed me all fucking summer.
Yo, have you been seeing? Speaking of summer, you saw her on her night out with Saucy Santana and Summer Walker.
Why couldn't I be there? I got a couple niggas I would like to get over to summer. Like, can I come? They look like they had a good ass time.
Ball.
Were they shooting a music video?
I think they were shooting a music video.
Okay. So,
but they were like at a strip club. Summer Walker was doing a handstand and like
in the strip club. And they look like they had a good ass time too.
They look like they had a good ass time too.
Should we talk new music?
Yeah.
Okay.
What stood out?
Okay. First of all, I want to talk about a couple things. So, a couple of people released EPs. So Ice Spice released a deluxe version of what was it called?
Like what?
Oh, like it's just like
yeah.
And there were 3 new songs on there. I like Deli. I thought it was, but I had to turn it off when she said I miss Poopy. I said, girl, I draw the fucking line at you being that ridiculous. Okay.
She said that?
Yeah, she said, I'm the shit. I'm that girl, I miss Poopy.
I didn't catch that.
I got secondhand embarrassment. I had to turn that song off. Because why the fuck would you say some shit like that? Why would you say something? Other than that, nothing really stood out on the deluxe EP. Bia. I'm gonna find the exact lyric. Did you listen to Bia's EP?
I didn't listen to her EP. I think I listened to this song though. I thought it was okay.
What? Yeah. Okay, so I feel like she hyped this song up to be like so much more than it was. I feel like okay. So she said, "I'm the shit. I'm that bitch. I miss Poopy." That's the lyric.
Can we name the episode that?
I'm just saying how that girl is pooping. Okay. She's 23. But okay, no, Bia. I want to talk seriously about Bia.
Okay.
This EP, it all blended together for me. You know, there was nothing that was standing out. I just feel like she's come harder on like solo tracks. The one song that stood out
or
to
features.
She's come very hard on features. I feel like she had this momentum. You know, at first I was not into Bia. Then she, you know, released for certain, and I was like, oh, like that was an excellent project. I mean, just bangers on that. This, I don't know what this EP was. I don't know what she's trying to say. I don't know. I think she's confused right now with who she is as an artist, you know, and what her next move is going to be. I love this like very dance hall type track called Oh No. That was like really the only one that I liked. Okay. Other than that, all of the songs just blended together for me.
London's on this?
Who?
The song London. Sorry.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, why is that song on this? That came out like 2 years ago. Not really, but it felt like it.
No, but I feel you. I hadn't had a chance to listen to it, so I can't really speak on it. But yeah. I do find that I like her a lot more on features than I have like on her own solo songs for the most part.
The thing is there are some solo songs that I like. I really
like. Yeah, of course, like Skate and like Whole Lot of Money and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Okay, I like her on features.
Okay, so there were there were 3 more EPs or album EPs / EP that got dropped. So there was Ken the Man, Back to 304. And did you listen to that EP?
Like, I only got a couple of songs from it. I thought it was all right. Yeah. I was saying, like, the songs that I downloaded were Checking In and I think Poppin' Shit. Okay. But other than that, it was just, like, I felt like she could have come harder, I think.
So I agree. I also downloaded Checking In. I downloaded Checking In, Keep Going, and I Love a Freak from it. I agree. I just want Ken the Man. I don't want to say elevate, but I want something different from her. I want new producers. Same. I want that Rock Nation budget behind her. I want the next project to sound like an artist who's elevated. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. This sounds like more of the same from her.
No, exactly. And like, it feels like the same type of vibe from her like past 2 albums.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. Are they even albums? Like, I don't know if she's calling them albums, but whatever. Her last 2 projects, like, I agree. It definitely, you know, it's a bit one note. And I think and moving on to No Name's album. Did you listen to No Name's album?
No, I hadn't had a chance to listen to hers.
So it kind of feels like I have a very similar feeling. The only song I downloaded from No Name's album was Oblivion. I definitely did not like, so Jay Electronica, known Muslim, problematic ass nigga, really? Worships Farrakhan, you know, said some very anti-Semitic shit on his verse on her one of her tracks. And otherwise it was a very good song. Otherwise, No Name is like, one thing about it, like on this album, she is rapping. Like, everybody's like, oh, real rap is dead. No, it's really the fuck not. And I could name 20, 30, 40, 50 examples, but No Name is definitely one of them. That being said, I wanted more. You know, this feels like a lot of the same shit that No Name always raps about. You know what I mean? And I just want more from people. I have higher expectations of people who are as talented as I think No Name is, as I think Ken the Man is, as I think Bia is. Like, that to me, this album, like, it just kind of like, there was no cohesion to it. There was no story behind it. It was a lot of like the same rhetoric that you see her talking about on Twitter and on, you know, all of her social media platforms. Like, you know, fucking coming, Jay-Z's a capitalist, fuck Beyonce, fuck the Super Bowl, I still have to do this to get a check, you know, all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean, that works for her. That's her thing and it works for her.
Sure. Yeah. I'll have to check it out to form my opinions. But did you listen to Gloss Ups?
I did listen to her EP. What did you listen to it?
Yeah, I did. I got a couple of songs from it,
Okay.
but so like on a similar vein though, I felt like going through the album, it felt very one note to me. And also the same type of like recipe for like um the song.
Yeah.
Like kind of just like repeating the same type of line
Mhm.
and trying to make it catchy, like almost like it's almost trying to be like a TikTok song.
Mhm.
And I was like, I don't know, this isn't you. I
Yeah.
was like, because I'm like, you can definitely like pack a punch,
She
but
really can.
I don't know. The song that stood out to me though for her was I think the one that you had put in here. Um what was it called? I'm forgetting the name of it. Um
Yes.
but I only got like I think like two songs out of it.
I got one. The one song that I like took away from
Yeah,
this.
stamp
Oh,
that,
stamp
yeah. And thick.
you said stamp that in which one?
Thick.
Thick. The only one that I downloaded was Feeling Myself
Mm.
from the album. I agree with you. But for me, I'm like, I want to give Gloss Up a pass. You know, because she's so like she just is not as seasoned as these other girls. You know what I mean? Like
That's
she's
true.
still
That's
very
true.
newly signed to QC. You know, she's on tour with Lil Baby, like opening up for him for
Yeah.
the like first time, opening up on like an arena tour. Like, so I'm like, okay, you want to get more music. Okay, you want to have more music to perform. Got it. I got
Yeah.
that. I feel like this is a very filler album. I feel like this is not even the last project we're gonna get from Gloss Up. I'm not gonna say for the rest of the year because there's only like 4 months left. But I feel like in the
Yeah.
next 6 months we're gonna see a new project from Gloss Up, and
Mm.
I'm hoping that that next project we'll see, you know, a little bit more. We'll see how she's grown as an artist. We'll see her
True.
really flexing her skills. We'll see her, you know, hear her talking her shit a little bit more. We'll see a little
Mm-hmm.
bit more creative direction behind the music videos, behind the, because I feel like the album cover too was like a mess. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a little confused. It's like, yeah.
I feel like it could have been like the rollout. I feel like nobody's doing it properly. They're just like, here's my music.
Right.
Like,
It's like an afterthought.
afterthought. Like, girl, we don't, okay, if you don't give a fuck, we don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're not gonna put some
Right.
work into this shit, then we not gonna put work into this shit. I'll listen to it when I feel like it. How about that?
How about that?
Okay, let's talk about Doja Cat. Can I just
Okay.
say, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, or disagree with me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
When she made that whole or she was making these statements, and I even said something to the effect like, oh, she's preparing us to transit, she's about to transition to a whole new era, this is going to be her To Pimp a Butterfly. She made it seem like she was going from Katy Perry to Mos Def just for this new shit to sound just like the old shit. What was all that fuss for, girl? Because this don't sound, Painted Town Red don't sound no fucking different than something you would have made on Planet Her or fucking Hot Pink.
Okay. Let me think. I can see what you're saying. I'm not sure. Definitely with attention though, that's not something that would have been on any of her previous albums,
No.
I would think.
No.
So maybe this is just like a way of her preparing the other folks for like what's to come.
Who is the other folks? Who are we preparing?
I don't know.
And for
I
what?
don't know. Huh. I don't know.
That being
But I
said,
mean, like,
the song was
I
aight.
did like that. I like the song.
The song was aight. You know what I mean? What about these Sweetie songs from your girl?
Oh my god, I was so mad. I'm like, this? I was like, I'm sure she
What's going on with her? What's she doing lately? The fuck?
I was like, I'm sure she spent more time thinking about this music video than she did about like the actual song.
I feel like she spent more time thinking about the Instagram photo she was gonna post about these music videos than she did actually working on the song.
Right, on the song. And I was just like, it was just so bad. Like I think I was like 30 seconds in. I was like, all right, nah, let's turn this off. Let's turn this off.
You know what somebody said that was so interesting to me that I never considered? Do you remember a couple years ago when Vince Staples released that album? What was it? Big Fish Theory or something?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, you know, he released that album and he was trying to get it, synced for like movies, film, and TV. And then he said, he's like, obviously they're gonna pay you very well for that. And then he said like, I think he said like 90% of that album ended up getting synced for like TV shows and for movies. Because I do remember one of his songs that year was in Black Panther, or at least in the trailer for Black Panther. And so like, okay, sure, Vince Staples he's very talented. I love his music. He's hilarious. Not so commercially successful as, say, other artists who were, featured in that movie or on the soundtrack. And then somebody recently said somebody tweeted one thing about Sweetie is she's going to make music that is transition music for TV shows. And a part of me is like, that's exactly what this sounds like.
Yeah.
What if this is all a market? No, it's not. But what if this is all some sort of marketing ploy and she's just trying to make good money?
That would make more sense. But it also does make sense. Like, it sounds like background music.
Thank you. It sounds like background music that they're gonna play on Grownish. Is that show still on? They're gonna play it on fucking Grownish. One of those ABC Family shows about Black people.
About Black people, yeah, exactly. No, it's like that, or like in the back of like an Old Navy commercial.
You know what? It is giving,
like we said,
50% off through the weekend.
Right. But that was horrible. But like, I also know she needed a song. She also probably wanted a song because, her YG, Tyga, they're all on tour, right? So yeah, it makes sense.
They've done a song together before, and I actually liked that song. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
The three of them or Tyga?
The three of them.
Really?
I swear to God.
I don't think you're wrong.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but they've done a song before. What else? Okay, so we have a new Cali. That song was just hilarious. Like, why would she be rapping over a fucking Beethoven beat?
Stupid.
Just silly. What else? There's Flo
I didn't
Milli.
Okay, yeah.
What did you think about those?
I liked the Flo Milli. The one where she was
rapping
like a Milli. I thought that was super creative, and it was fun, and it just like made sense for her.
No,
like
truly.
I thought it was like it showed her range, like because even before that there was that the Too Short song that she had sampled before.
Yes, I remember.
So I think she's just prepping us
because
like
she announced her new album, Find Jose, is coming.
Yeah,
and so I can already tell it's going to be album of the year. I'm so ready for it. Now there's an artist who I can't wait for them to release a full project because every time it's a fucking hit. What about this Offset and Cardi B song? Did you like this song?
I did. I liked it. I thought the music video was cute too. Like they had their kids involved. Like
I'm so surprised. I don't know what it is. I love the Migos. Offset as a solo rapper has never impressed me.
Really?
However, this fucking song? I said, he's rapping his ass off. Rapping his ass off. And Cardi 8, as usual, feature queen, stays with her motherfucking crown. Okay, 8 down.
The promo for this too was like
they're so
chef's
funny.
kiss.
They're so
with what's her name? Jamie Lee Curtis, and then like Taraji P. Henson. Like
just so great.
It was perfect.
Offset's rebrand has been phenomenal. I don't know who's behind it. But they deserve a fucking raise, okay?
Yeah.
Because the way that nigga used to be all types of cheating, asshole,
slander.
We used to be like, don't take a picture with that nigga Cardi. We don't want to see him. And now
to Father of the Year,
doting husband and father, just rapping and going home to his wife and kids. Fashion guy, he's giving fashion boy, like ASAP Rocky, just like really phenomenal rebrand.
Yeah, totally.
What else? There's nothing else. I didn't really care for that City Girl song. I like the song without them. It didn't add anything to it. The J-Rock and Anderson .Paak and Lotto song.
I enjoyed the song. I liked it. I thought hers was the best part.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The rest of the song made me very anxious. It was just happening so fast.
I didn't know Anderson .Paak raps.
You
like
did
that. You know what I mean?
He does a little something. He do a little something.
I guess my idea of Anderson .Paak is like R&B,
Mhm.
like what is it, the Silk Sonic
Yeah.
type of stuff.
Mhm.
But I don't really think of him as a rapper.
He be doing a little something. You know what I mean? Like he'll do a little something. Spit a quick 8-16 bars. You know what I mean? Like none major.
Very slight, very slight.
Some slight for the girls, you know? Okay, should we move into our main topic?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, everybody, it's that time. It's that time. It is Song of the Summer time. Okay? Every summer we do this. We sit and we think and we think and we think about all the music that's been released, all the music that has stayed with us, all the music we've grinded to at parties, all the music we've shouted out the side of cars, all the music we've been going hard to in the gym, the way the girls have been eating it up on all of the stages, on TikTok, everywhere. We decide on what is the song of the summer. Now, we have discussed time and time again what makes a song of the summer. I don't even want to talk about that. I don't even want to go there.
I want to get into it.
Okay, you do?
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I want to get into it. Like, what? I want to hear what you
don't want to. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about our previous songs of the summer, okay?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
So these were our 2022 picks. Obviously, we both picked FNF as the song of the summer. Then these were yours. Yours was Conceited by Flo Milli and Mind Your Business by Lakia. Mine, my runner-ups were Feeling Sexy by Ken the Man and Spring Summer by Libra Jolie. Are any of those songs still in rotation for you?
Yeah, actually, I would say Feeling Sexy, Ken the Man, Conceited, Flo Milli, yeah. I think Mind Your Business a little bit less, but Spring Summer, definitely, yeah. And obviously FNF.
Oh, FNF, 100%. I definitely do think I listened to Tomorrow too a little bit more than I listened to FNF, but definitely still FNF. Not so much Mind Your Business. Like I feel like if it comes on, I'll be like, okay, like it's still a vibe. You know, like sometimes I just need a reminder, like, oh yeah, Lakia really does this. You know, like she really fucking rap. The rest of these songs, like Feeling Sexy, 1000%. Conceited, never leaving the rotation. Now let's talk about our 2021 picks. So we all, me, you, and Shermie had the consensus that Beating Down Your Block was the song of the summer. Duh. And then, 100%. Then there was Thought Shit, Them Girls by Big Jade and Erica Banks, Kiss Me More by Doja Cat, Whole Lot of Money Via, and Risky by Sweetie and Drakeo the Ruler. Rest in peace. Are any of these still in rotation for you?
Oh yeah, actually all of them. Or
really?
No, besides Thought Shit. That's probably the only one that I don't have in rotation anymore. I recently got back on like a BO wave, and then like Them Girls just goes hard in general. Beating Down Your Block. I was also on a Mono Leo phrase last week, listening to We Not Humpin' remix.
Put that dick up. We Not Humpin'.
I ain't got a shit for a broke ass nigga.
Ass too fat, but my bag way bigger.
Came
hard with that.
Yeah, too hard. But yeah, most of these songs I do still have in rotation. I probably Thought Shit and like probably Risky are the only ones that I don't.
I feel like the only one that is not still in rotation for me, and it's gonna sound crazy, but Kiss Me More. You know, I feel like I don't really listen to that much anymore.
It was like a moment in time.
It was a moment in time, you know, and I feel like if it comes on, maybe I won't, like change the station, but, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't think I've listened to Kiss Me More that much anymore.
No, that's fair.
But
I've been listening to the vinyl. Like I have the Planet Her vinyl, and so I've been like using my vinyl. It does sound pretty nice.
Okay, I've always wanted to get a record player, but where the fuck am I gonna put it? Anyway, okay. Is it time to count down?
Okay.
How do you want to do this? Because usually we follow back and forth. Or
I was going to say, do you want to do your like third, and then second, first?
Love it.
Okay.
Love it.
So for third, I have coming in Liquor Summon from Glorilla.
Ooh, you know that was up there for me. That one was up there for me. I was this close. But tell me why.
I don't know. I feel like the music video was so much fun. I think one of the criteria is that like for Song of the Summer is like if it was able to be
Mm-hmm.
like a popular sound on like TikTok. I
Mm-hmm.
think it was a popular sound for a
Mm-hmm.
little bit. But it was just fun. I love Glorilla. Like, I don't know. It was just a fun song for me.
Yeah. I love it, and I love that song, and I love that that she kind of is beating the one hit wonder allegations.
Exactly.
Like she is beating
No,
them
she's
into
been
the
producing.
ground,
She's been
into the
producing.
ground. Okay, my number 3. I know you're not gonna agree with. My number 3 song of the summer is Pound Town 2. It just does it for me, okay? Like,
Okay.
I,
Okay. Okay. Why that over the original?
I love Nicki Minaj's verse on this song. I know you hate it, but I really just love the way that she comes in. You know, she said, waxed up, booty hole, waxed down. And you know what? I just really relate to that.
I know
And
you relate to that. That meant something to
that
me.
means something to me. I think it's fun. I think it's playful. I think it shows like Nicki can really still hang with these girls. She can still, it's not all about all these bitches as my sons. You know, we love that Nicki, but I love fun, playful Nicki. And I feel like this was giving fun, playful Nicki like we haven't heard in years. And also, just like, I just love how unapologetically herself that, you know, Sexy Red is. Like, just fucking that bitch. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I've been listening, and I love her to death.
Yo, I saw this TikTok, and it was like, the girls are not the main like category for Sexy Red's music.
No,
it's the men.
It really
it's the
is.
men.
They're
the main audience.
They really.
And I saw this video of G Herbo singing "You Like My Voice."
It turn you on. This ain't until you see it in a thong.
Now, Herbert, why are you singing this?
Slaps. That shit goes hard. Are you kidding me? He ate my coochie and I cracked him to my song. Come on. She's just delivering. She's just delivering.
Oh my god.
Okay, number two.
Yeah. Okay, so actually my number 2 was Pound Town. Just not the second one.
Oh.
Just the original. The original.
Okay. You make sure you make the clarification.
Yeah, it's the original Pound Town, not featuring Nicki Minaj.
Rihanna does not support the remix.
I don't support the remix, but I do think that the elements of it being the song of the summer, everybody was singing that shit.
No, really.
Like I said, we're not the main audience for Sexy Red.
No.
Like, everybody was singing Pound Town.
I still feel like I'm the main audience. You know, she really makes me feel like a bad bitch. You know? Like,
Hello Cats, SRT.
Come on.
Pull up.
I was like, wait a minute. Every time that shit come on, I'd be like, oh. No, that mixtape 1000% in the running for album of the year at our awards show.
No, she did something. She did something with that. She did something with that.
This is gonna sound crazy, but my number 2 is Ski. Yeah. That's another one.
No, I'm not mad at that because I thought about it.
It has been everywhere. And it's so catchy. It's fun. Everybody instantly just like knows what's going on when that shit comes on, okay? And it's been all over TikTok. It's been all at the fucking club. I've been listening to this song on repeat. Like, there's something about it that just puts me in my element, you know? It just gives summertime, ratchet ass summertime, outside with your friends, like cutoffs and sneakers. Y'all finna go fight bitches at the park. Or maybe we're finna go grind on, older boys at the rink down the street.
At the rink.
You know what I mean? I just love it.
No, it's funny though, because I also considered it as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, I don't know, I feel like Pound Town beats it out.
That's
but,
fair. That's fair.
No, but that song does go hard. I was talking to my sister. I was like, you think the AKAs are mad that
they are
here? Like,
you know they are. They pissed about that.
They're
shit.
like, you did what?
I know they don't allow none of that shit to be played at the functions. Okay,
oh no,
we stroll it. It's not to that. They don't want to
It's
hear
not
that
for
shit.
that.
They mad as hell. I bet you they filed some sort of motion.
Right, no one can play this on campus. Any
you
campus.
play that shit, you get, what do you call it? Disbarred. Not disbarred.
Yeah.
They get removed from the fucking chat.
Letters removed.
Get
letters
the fuck
removed.
Out.
Yeah.
Don't you dare.
Okay. Number 1. I feel like we probably have the same.
I already know that we do.
Okay, so
okay, you say it. I'm gonna let you have it.
Put it on the flow.
Yeah.
Obviously. It's not even close.
Even close.
Honestly, like, I think that, like, Sexy Red and then Lotto really were, like, running the summer.
Neck and neck for me. For me, all of these 3 could have been interchangeable. Maybe not Pound Town 2, but definitely Ski Yee and Put It on the Floor. Neck and neck for me.
Yeah.
But when I saw that video of all them people in the club with plastic bags on their heads. With plastic bags.
Y'all are too much.
On their heads. I said, it's
But this
done.
is what I love. This is why I love these. This is why I love our people, though.
It's not even close. It wasn't even close. As soon as she previewed that shit at Coachella, I knew it was a hit.
Yeah.
I knew it was a hit. And she has not slowed down. Not once since then. It wasn't even close. It was Put It on the Floor, and then miles behind it was number 2.
Yeah.
Couldn't even see it.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Lotto.
No, honestly, I mean, she's been having a great year.
I mean,
got her phenomenal year, collabs, not only with other artists, with different brands, her Wingstop meal. Like, I don't know. She's, as soon as she dropped her,
Yeah. And we said
it's been nothing but up.
It's been nothing but literally just like, and I am so glad that she is like curtains to the bullshit. She is not feeding into none of the bullshit, not feeding into none of the stand feuds. Like, she is standing her motherfucking ground on just like, I'm making good music. I'm looking fine as hell. I'm traveling around the world with my sister, and I'm just making money. I'm having a great fucking time. And that, I gotta respect.
Yeah, that's what it's about. That's all it's
about. Shit.
Love it.
Wow, another song of the summer.
And they
just keep getting better.
They do. They really do. They do build on each other for sure.
And I'm so proud of our girls.
I think this will also be on I think this will be on replay for a while.
Even especially the remix.
Oh yeah, especially the remix. Yeah,
remix was phenomenal. Loved every part of it.
Right.
Okay. Is that it? Do you want to do music racks?
Yeah. Do you?
I don't have one, but okay.
I actually don't have one either.
Oh, so
I really
just say yes. You don't even have one. Let me see if I can find something real quick.
I'm gonna say like after listening to the documentary, I don't have a song per se. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do Queen Latifah, and I'm going to do UNITY.
Love it.
Because she was just explaining about like, how the importance of her and who was the other woman that she was with in the music video, but how they like basically were able to create this cultural song without understanding the significance behind it. Like, they were just two 20-something-year-olds growing up in this area, like, within New York, and wanting to just, like, make sure that their voices were being heard in a meaningful way.
Yeah.
So, that's gonna be my record.
I love that. Okay, so mine, one thing about me, I am going to admit it when I'm wrong. I am backtracking. My music rec this week is Lick. Shinsia featuring Megan Thee Stallion. I have been listening to this song on repeat for the last couple of weeks. I think I like it now.
Interesting.
I really do. I don't know what it is. It's just been putting me in a mood, like a really good, sexy, fun, like mood. And I don't know. I think I take back what I said about it. This is not great value brand WAP. This is his own thing, and the song is pretty good. So
I'll have to give it a
when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. okay? And I will say it. So, if you made it all the way to the end of this episode, thank you so much for listening.
Thank you. Thank you.
Another song of the summer. And we will see you guys next episode.
See ya.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Where My Girl's At, brought to you by Textured Air, a brand dedicated to celebrating Black girl culture, past, present, and future. If you liked what you heard, please subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. It really helps. You can find us on Twitter at WhereMyGirlsAt2 and Instagram, WhereMyGirlsAt_TH. Make sure you check out our other podcasts, Does It Hold Up?, The Blacklist, and all the other content we offer on our website, texturedair.com. Until next time.